We are live. Facebook now.
Mana mana dee 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 dee. Mana mana dee 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 dee. Mana mana dee dee. I flipped this around. I gotta flip it back because I'm gonna look at the wrong thing. Hey everybody, it's Tiffany, and I am super excited to be here with you today for Tuesday Live, Tuesday Tribe, Tuesday Organize. Let's get organized. I really need to work on writing a better song. Maybe that's what I should be writing on my notes every day. Can I write it better? Tuesday Tribe, sing along song. La 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 la. Hello, my friends. Susie's watching.
Maybe you could rap something.
Maybe I could interact. I'll have to think about that. Rap. Organ. I don't know. I'm going to work on it. Hey, everybody. How are you? Welcome, my Tuesday Tribe friends, to another Totally Tiffany Tuesday Tribe, Tuesday Live. What is going on today? Well, we're just killing a few seconds while we let everybody pop on, got their notifications via email or Instagram. Or we're not on Instagram. We're on YouTube, though. All right. What do we got for eyeballs, Suze? They're popping on. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome. You know, I put a sign right on my camera stand that says Stephanie is live Tuesday mornings at 10:15 and Thursdays at 5 p.m. because I always forget. So now I know. So I can say the right things because in the past I was like, I'm not sure. I need to check. She said, here's the things, write it down, put it on the camera stand. Life is good. Speaking of that, if you are watching on YouTube, I hope you will please like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell. And that way you will know whenever I go live with something or post a new video on YouTube, you'll know, you'll get a little notification. So if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, and put the notifications bell. For those of you who are new, welcome to Tuesday Live. This is your opportunity to ask questions about your personal craft challenge, organization challenges. If you are going to ask a question, a bunch of question marks or the word question in all caps would be great. We don't have Leanne with us anymore. We just have Susie. So I didn't mean like just Susie. Susie is back today. She wasn't here last week. But so she's going to try and watch the feed and catch as many questions as she can. And then she will feed those questions over to me. So we will do the best we can to get those questions answered. The customer service email has changed without Leanne. So it's now customer service at crafterscompanion.com. And so if you don't get your question answered today, you can always email it to customer service with a note that says Tuesday Live question. And the customer service people there will try to answer it or forward it to me or get it to us for next week. Okay, so let's start with our announcement. Let's see. I'm checking because I asked Lister. Because I know you're going to. Oh, well, I don't have any good news about products getting up on the website. Gary's out of town this week. Gary runs all the stuff in the warehouse. Lister was on vacation last week. So when Gary's back next week, I'm sure we will get those chastity bags, which you have all been waiting so patiently for, up on the website. I will definitely keep you posted, and I will ask that an email goes out to you. There are all new procedures and new stuff around the website changeover, so I'm not sure how all that's going to work, but I will ask. And the toolboxes have arrived. Again, don't know when they will go live on the website, but I know they rolled in on, I think, Friday they arrived, which means at some point over this week, they will get on the website and then they'll be available. So that'll be exciting. Okay, what else is exciting? Crafters Companion is getting ready to celebrate their 18th birthday. That starts next week. It's a 2-week shindig. It goes October 9th to the 22nd. And if you're unfamiliar with how they celebrate their birthday, it's a big deal. They have sales, deals, all kinds of special stuff going on all for those 2 weeks. There's some free stuff usually. I don't know exactly what the plan is this year, but usually there's some giveaways every day. So if you spend a certain amount, you get a free item every day, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to be on Crafters TV next Tuesday, so there won't be a Tuesday live, but you can go to the Crafters Companion website, click on Crafters TV, and from 10 to 12 for 2 hours, we'll have a Totally Tiffany takeover at the Crafters TV station, and we'll be featuring all kinds of Totally Tiffany stuff and some really, really great deals. So it's an hour later than it normally is. It's going to be at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So it's at 1 Eastern. So definitely tune in for that instead of this. Great deals, great bundles of stuff. So they really do a great job when we have a Crafters TV day to get you guys some really great specials and deals. Also, I will be on HSN on the 24th, which is another 24-hour craft day. I will be there with a special deal on Slide Stash and Store. And we also have a really cool bundle that includes the workstation. So if you don't have the workstation, tune in on the 24th HSN to get that.
All right, Tiffany, backtrack a little bit. We have questions on what is the new tool bag.
Oh, there are 3 tool bags. If you haven't seen them, let's see. I don't have any of them. Shoot. I took them with me to Spellbinders and left them at Spellbinders for, shoot, this is good to know. Okay, wait a minute. I might have a sample that's not quite correct of like a pre-production sample. Let me see. I don't know if I do or not. I'm looking in my, okay, do I have at least one in here? All right. So there are, this one's a little bit different. So there are 3 sizes. This is a 5x7. There's a 9x6 and a 9x4. Now, those sizes might sound familiar to all of you. What these are: zipper top, right? Double zipper here, handle on the top, handle on the side, pocket on the side for putting your label in. And they are going to hold all kinds of things. So obviously, 5x7, 9x4, 9x6. Some of you went ding, ding, ding. I know what those hold. They are going to hold the 5x7 pocket. So if you want to be able to zip up and close in your dies, stamps, the things that you're organizing in the pockets, they're going to fit the 9x4, the 9x6, and the 5x7 pockets. But they're great for all kinds of things. So we designed this to be, it's a little bit more heavy duty, right? It's got the heavier box inside so that you really could use it for almost a catch-all for things that didn't have another home, right? So if you're looking for a place to throw a bunch of tools together and get out the door, that type of thing, you're absolutely going to love these. They're cute and they're fun. They have their little handle on the top. So yeah, perfect. And like I said, 3 sizes, and those will hopefully be hitting the website next week, and you will hear it here first on Tuesday Live when that happens. So really cute, little fun, and 3 sizes. So yeah, awesome possum. Okay, that's the tool bags. All right.
I've got a question for you. Will the tool bags be on Crafters Companion?
I think they have to be. Yeah, I don't know how that. Yes, they have to be. There is no more Totally Tiffany website, so they will be on the Crafters Companion US site for sure. Will they have them in the UK? I don't know. That's actually a good question if they will or not. So I will.
Available in Stamps of Life?
They will not be. So another question Susie had is, are they available in Stamps of Life Pink? Not at this point, but I do believe that Stephanie will have all 3 sizes on her website as well. And they may have shipped to her already. I don't know. A lot of times we start a new product with a first to market. Scrapbook.com will introduce, or Stamps of Life. You know what? I am going to actually send a message right now to Kimberly and ask her so we can get that answer before the end of the show today. Who will be first to market with the new toolboxes? We'll see what she says. You should get back to me. Sorry, I wish I had that information. It's just been so hectic. You waiting for these. Like I know we got a shipment in that the quality wasn't there. So we had to reject the whole shipment. Then we had to start all over. And so all that madness has been going on. But yeah, so I will, as soon as Kimberly gets back to me, I will let you know. All right. You got anything else, Suze?
Not right now.
Okay. So if you do have questions, I can't read that. You're too far away. My husband's in here. He's got a sign.
I do have one.
Oh, okay. So this is a bizarre request, but I do love my husband and his little dog, Petey. And
his little dog.
It is his dog. Petey is not my dog. Petey tolerates me, but he loves Park.
Petey.
Okay, so my husband, who most of you know, if you follow him on Instagram, you see his pictures and you know he likes to travel. So next summer, wants to get a pontoon boat and set it up to live on for 2 months while he floats the Mississippi River from the top to the bottom. So if any of you, I don't know, geographically, what if they're pontoon?
Just an old boat. I need something to fix up. He can jump.
He needs an old boat, something he can fix up and float the Mississippi. So if any of you out there have access, are trying to sell, or know of an old boat that my husband might be able to fix up, and we want a pontoon boat, the girlfriends and I, because we think it would be funny to have an old pontoon boat and take up to Lake Pleasant, because he is going to rig it up like, I don't know what he's going to do, but that is his plan. If you need a boat, he's got this sign. Ask about a boat. Reach out and let me know if you got a boat. All right. So what else is exciting and new? Did I already mention that the chastity bags, I don't have an update on that, but Lister thinks maybe next week. Okay, got that. And then I talked a little bit about this Simon Hurley solar paste a couple of weeks ago. I had a couple more questions about that. Susie, can you hand me that? I pulled it out, but I left it over there. That buddy bag that's right there. Yep. Thank you. So this is the Simon Hurley solar paste. There are other brands of product that are similar in this same size jar. And so the question was, what buddy bag fits that well? This is the Shelly buddy bag. And it looks weird, especially if you're really familiar with Shelly, right? Because it looks completely different because the way the bottles fit in there, right? So you wouldn't suspect that that's the same bag, but it is. So if you're looking for storage for this, look no further. The Shelly buddy bag. These also fit in, if you have lots of them, in the storage and supply case. So, boy, I think they even fit in the 6 drawer. And you know what? I bet I'd left that. I got to go back down to Spellbinders and pick up my samples because I didn't. Oh, here's the 6 drawer right here. So I'm sorry, I did not write down the name of the person who messaged me about this, but if you're watching today, here we go. It's either going to be the Shelly buddy bag or it's a tight squeeze in there, the 6 drawer storage and supply case on that product. So, all right. So it sounds like maybe scrapbook.com will be the first out of the gate with the toolboxes. I will keep you all posted. We will let you know via social media. So if you're following along on Facebook or Instagram, we will get that information out to you as soon as we can. All right. I also had another question about paper storage. And so I thought this would be a good time to just kind of touch on that. I know Barb has her Get Organized Challenge going right now, the unofficial challenge. And but paper storage is a challenge for most people. And I just want to go back to stick with the basics and don't make it complicated, right? So when you're organizing your paper, follow that 4-section system. Now, the first section is alphabets and numbers. There's not going to be paper in that category. But themes and sentiments, the calendar year, and then the rainbow. And try to keep things together that you're using together, right? So if you have collections of paper, and this was the question that I had actually, was I have these collections of paper, should I take them apart? And I don't think it's a good idea. So even though the color things, they might not fit exactly in a color category, the odds are they're theme based, right? So if I start looking through my collections of paper, they might have solid colors or patterned colored papers in there, but they also have prints. What's coming to mind right now, I have a kitchen, kind of a 1950s kitchen theme that has all these sort of 1950s kitchen icons or cooking icons, and then it has the solid paper that goes with it. So you want to keep all those things together as long as you have enough pieces of that collection to be working together. But at the point that the collection is almost gone, and then you're down to just this particular collection has red paper with white polka dots on it. It has a green paper with pattern on it. And they all tie together with some other pattern papers. But once that pattern paper is gone, that ties them all together, it doesn't matter anymore. You can just put the red with the red, green with the green that way. So keep things together that you're going to use together as long as there's enough stuff in the collection. And that's true not only for paper, but for anything, actually.
Carlson wants that kitchen paper.
I know, it's really cute. I think it's Cartabella, actually. You probably have it, Barb. It's really cute. It's very cute. I did a whole, it's very cute. Anyway, and then the same thing with other collections. So if you buy a Halloween collection that all works together, once you've used a majority of it, and you want to keep it together, and once you've used a majority of it, then put it in your scrap rack, the leftover pieces, right? So as long as there's enough collection to be using it together, keep it there. And then when there's not, move it into scrap rack. So same theory with paper as we use with everything else. And of course, your scraps should be kept within the color or theme that they belong in, right? So Christmas paper, when you finish a project, you got all those scraps of paper left over that are all Christmas. Choose your minimum scrap size, right? Some people keep little tiny things. Some people say 4x6, 6x12, whatever your minimum size is. The rest of it goes away, and those scraps get stored right back in this case, if they're Christmas scraps, in with your Christmas paper. So you're not looking in two different places for scraps and for paper. All right.
I got questions for you.
So, okay, Susie's got some questions.
All right, hang on. Let me get to the beginning. All right. Lori Engel wants to know, will items ship from the U.S. warehouse even though it goes through the Crafters Companion website for U.S. customers?
So Lori's asking about shipping. My assumption is that if you order on the Crafters Companion U.S. website, and for those of you who don't know what that means, when you go to the new Crafters Companion website, upper right corner, there's a little icon. It says UK with a UK flag and a drop down, and then it says US, has a little US flag. If you're in the US, you want to switch over to the US website, and that way you get US dollars instead of British pound sterling. And but anything you order on there, my understanding is the warehouse, the website now is able to pull from both warehouses. So if that's stuff that's stocked in the UK that's on your order, and there's stuff that's stocked in the US that's on your order, you will get the stuff from the UK, and the stuff from the US from the US, and just one shipping charge to you. So my understanding is that you will have more options to buy everything, because before, if it was on Crafters Companion site shipping out of the UK, it was hard to buy that and also buy something from the US at the same time. But now I think all those things are working together. So you should have more options for things to buy. All right.
Okay. Patty Pie Productions wants to know, I've been trying to find out if the 8-drawer storage case will be restocked. I need a few more.
I'm almost 100% sure. Almost 100%. Is that a thing? Is the 8-drawer storage and supply case back in stock? That's Kimberly. There's a lot of weirdness loading product to our website right now. So, but I'm pretty sure it's back in stock, and I'm pretty sure scrapbook.com has it. And Stephanie, the Stamps of Life might also have it, but I think it also came back in stock a week or two ago, which means shipments go out pretty quickly. And so the retailer should have it. Yeah, our website.
It's sold out on the website.
On our website.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's weird. We got, oh, a matter of fact, okay, now I know. We got 1,000 of them in last month. And yeah, we should definitely have that on our, I mean, it's possible that they sold out again because they had been out of stock for a couple of months. I would look at scrapbook.com or the Stamps of Life and see if they have it, but it should be available at on both of those websites. Well, definitely on scrapbook.com, but I'm pretty sure the Stamps of Life.
Stamps of Life has it in stock.
Stamps of Life does have it in
It's
stock.
the pink one.
Oh, she has it in pink in stock. Does she have the black? Scrapbook.com probably has it if Stephanie doesn't have it in stock either. So yeah,
well, it's showing
definitely.
pink. It says black, but it's showing pink. So.
Oh,
but it says black.
The description
black
says.
Oh, some of the images are shown in pink, but this one is in black. So she has the black one. Sorry.
So Stephanie does have black. The image shows pink, but it is if you read the text, it says it is in black. So you can get that there as well. So for those of you, I'd love to show you my 8 drawer loaded up with all my mini inks, but I don't have it because it's Spellbinders. Maybe I'll go down there today. I have to go into town today. Maybe I'll get all the way over there. This is the 8 drawer with, do you want to go overhead, Suze?
Sure.
This is the 8 drawer with, I took out the 6 middle drawers. So I left the 2 narrow drawers on this side, and then I put big ink pads in there. So if you're looking for a way to combine your big ink pads and your small ink pads and daubers and that type of thing, don't be afraid to take out some of the drawers, right? So this is obviously paintbrushes in different sizes. I got a paint by number book in the back there. So there's a little bit of extra space, but this is what that 8 drawer looks like, right? And then the drawers slide in and out. Now, one of the things about the 8 drawer when you first get it is, let's see if this happens, is when you put the drawers in, it kind of looks like there's not enough room to get that 8th drawer in. So if you just slide over and shove that one in, when there's no weight in them, let's see if I can get them to pop up. When there's no weight in them, I can't do it very. They're going to kind of pop up like that, right, when they're empty. But once they're full, you can see they all stay nice and flat. So, all right, we can go back to the regular camera, Sis. So, yes, they're very cool. They work great. We were out of stock, and they may. They're. I don't know. I can't answer any questions about our website. It's just. I mean, it's so. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I wish I had more information about how that's all working, and but it's yeah. And also, we were. I had a couple of people ask me about the blog posts in the middle of the product offerings. So there are some blog posts that moved over. They have not moved the photos over yet. So that it kind of looks weird. So if you find those blog posts and you're reading them kind of randomly sprinkled through there, the photos will get added back in, but right now it's just like a line that says the text for the photo, and some of it's kind of confusing because how photos are named. So, yeah, you just kind of have to imagine at the moment, but they are bringing those photos back, so it will be back. All right, you got anything else for me, Sue?
Let's see. Let me go to the next one. Barb wants to know, will you ever do any more live customer drop-ins? I always like watching those, even if I'm too far off the beaten path to receive one.
We used to do this thing called the thank you tour, which is what Barb is referring to. Super fun. And I did it whenever we were in a town for a show, a scrapbook show. I would just pack up a goodie bag and then go knock on somebody's door. And if they answered the door, I would say, thank you for being a Totally Tiffany customer and supporting my little business. And it was to kind of give me goosebumps. Most fun I ever, of all the things I've ever done in business, the thank you tours were the most fun. Not just for having someone open their door and be like, oh my gosh, but for everybody watching, because we did it live, right? We did a Facebook Live, my husband or my son or somebody following with the camera to this store. And I would knock and no one would answer. And then there's all the people in the Facebook, knock again, go around back, ring the doorbell, right?
Jump the fence.
Right. But it was really, really fun. And the deal with it was if you weren't home, you didn't get the goodie bag, right? You had to answer the door in order to get the full goodie bag. And so sometimes we would just leave a little note and one little thing on the front porch, but totally fun. I would love to do them again. I don't know that will happen. However, Barb, thanks for bringing this up. I'm going to be in Dallas next, like the third week of this month, and Oklahoma City. Maybe we could do maybe we could do part of a thank you tour there. Okay, here's what's going to happen though. I don't know how to do this. So the way that I did it before was I would go into our computer system and I would look up people by zip code. So I knew what zip code I was going to be in. Then I go zip code map with surrounding zip code. So I knew, and I don't have access to that anymore. So I would need to.
Lisa Ruiz is very excited that you're going to be in Dallas, so close to her.
Lisa, I'm going to be in your neighborhood. The problem is I don't have access to people's addresses anymore. So I have to figure that out, how we could do that. And based on where I'm going to be. I don't know. I'll see. I'm going to run it past the powers that be at Crafter's Companion and see if we can't do something, because that was really fun. Or maybe be somewhere. Maybe I could be somewhere. Matter of fact, it's an interesting little tidbit. There's another line of product called Violet Studios, super cute, that is just part of, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this. Kimberly's probably watching me right now. She's grabbing her stomach saying, please don't say this. They are launching a whole bunch of product at Joann stores. So maybe we could do something like that. Like meet me at Joann's. I could tell you where I'm going to be. We did that before. Susie and I did that before.
About a year ago.
Yeah. Meet me at Joann's. And I could do some giveaways there. That would be fun. Huh. Well, I'll keep you posted on that. But I'm going to try and figure that out because I am going to be traveling. I'll be in Tampa. That's right, just since it's just a day. So I don't really have time to do that. But
Dude, where in the world is Tiffany?
Where?
Boy, you can do that when you're on your trip.
That's right. Exactly. Come and find me. So Oklahoma City. Uh-oh. Kimberly's calling. Am I in trouble?
Hi. No, why can't we do it at a local independent store in Dallas?
Okay. Kimberly has a great idea.
Hi, friends.
She says, hi, everybody. I'm going to put you on speaker. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
This is Kimberly. She's a rock star, and she's super fun to work with.
Hello.
And she has
Yes.
great ideas. Okay, a local independent store. All right, that's what we're.
Yeah, they're definitely in Dallas and Oklahoma. I have those contacts that I can quickly find. So
Okay.
I think we could definitely make something happen because that is so fun. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Right?
We are going to work out the details, Kimberly and I, after today. And then we will let you know, those of you who are in Dallas or Oklahoma City, we will let you know when and where to be. And there'll be some goodies involved.
Yes.
All right.
For sure.
All right.
Sure. I want to come too. I'm going to try to figure out how to make that happen.
All right. I'll send you the schedule as it is. Oh, you'll get to meet my sister.
Oh, yay.
Yeah,
Yay.
it'll be fun.
And
All right.
How about mom? Mom's not coming.
Mom's not coming. I'm road tripping with my sister because Mom and I are going to Australia and Tisa's not coming with us. So this is our little sister's event. So my sister is building a like 30 by 30 craft room, which is why she's not coming to Australia. That is where she's spending her money. So we might have to go to Texas to launch her craft room.
Family, huh?
That's right. It does. Yeah. All right. All right, Burley.
All right, well, let's figure it out because I think we need to do something like that for sure.
Okay. That'll be super fun. All right. Bye.
Now everybody wants you to go to where they are.
I know. And I want to go to where you are. That's the fun thing, right? Yeah, maybe we'll figure that out. Road trip, U.S. road trip. Maybe Park should not get a pontoon boat. Maybe he should buy another motorhome. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but my husband has an amazing off-road camper, but it isn't good for me.
I'll let Park do his thing. You and I can do a road trip.
Okay, Susie and I.
We can stay in hotels.
We can stay in
They
hotels.
have room service.
Yes. Or we could get a fancy motorhome. That would be it. We could set up a motorhome.
I'm hearing the soundtrack from, what is it, Dun Dun Dun.
Yeah,
Dun, dun, dun.
that's right. We could do kind of a Thelma and Louise sort of thing
Yeah.
with a better ending. All right. All right, my friends. Okay, do you have any more questions,
Oh, yeah,
Suze?
I do.
Okay,
I do.
Susie has
So
questions.
We got lots. What is the name? What is the name of what is by your right elbow with all the dies in it?
What is by my right elbow?
Behind you.
Oh, this is the die stamp and supply organizer. I have 4 of them right here. So this is, well, you can see I have everything numbered. Dies, stamps. I have one for embossing folders. 5x7 pockets, 4x6 pockets work side by side in this. These are the 8x5 pockets. So those work great. In here as well. You can even put 12x12 pockets in there. So if you have, I have the 8.5 by 11 pocket. Let me pull one of these out. Right. So if you have big dies like this, right, this big, right, those are hard to store. You can even put the 8.5 by 11 pockets or the 12x12 pockets in the back. So it's a great way to sort, store, organize, and label, especially if you are using a cataloging system, which is what I have. So everything has a number. Each thing that's numbered coordinates to an item in my catalog. So if I'm looking for Christmas stamps, I just go to the Christmas section of my catalog, flip through, I see all the Christmas stamps, and then the number next to that image of the stamp in the catalog directs me to where it's stored. So the die stamp and supply organizer is a desk-made item.
And Cheryl House says she just got one today off the HSN. So we know HSN has them today.
Well, and HSN, I think, has this one with the 8x5 pockets, if I remember. She could confirm that. I mean, they might just sell the individual units, but they had a special with 2 sets of pockets, I think, with the 8x5 pockets with it as well. Those work with our 8x5 magnets. But I love them. I mean, this is card blanks. This is mostly stamps. This is mostly embossing folders. But it's just a great way to have everything very accessible. Now, and one of the things about that is that depends on how you craft, where you craft, all of those things, right? So for me, this makes it really simple. If I'm going to travel with something, I'm going to look in my catalog and pull out the different pockets that I need and then throw them into maybe a tool bag going forward, but into another like travel case if I'm going to take them with me. But generally, I wouldn't travel with any of these things. I would take my catalog and then I would leave a space on my scrapbook page or the card or whatever I was making for that thing that's in here. So I don't have to actually travel with the supplies. So, but they're super handy. They do, the sections of them divide up. So they have the movable dividers so you can make them the right size. So you can see, smaller things in this one than I do in the ones on the bottom. So, and they work with our die stamp and supply pockets. Small, medium, and large die stamp and supply pockets. Small ones in the front, medium in the middle, and big ones in the back. So those are also available on the website, I think.
All right. Kim Sharpenberg Eddings is asking, which storage is good for quick quotes chalk inks?
So it depends how many you have, but one of the favorites is Irene. So Irene is going to hold 16. You want to go overhead, Suze? Sure. So Irene is going to hold 16 quick quotes. right? So, and I like, again, catalog numbers on there. But you can store them flat, store it flat, then flip back the lid to be able to open it, or you could go the reverse way, however, to get access to them. So I think the favorite is Irene for most people, but these also fit in Edna. I think you can get a few more in Edna. They also fit in Gale standing up. So let me pull a Gale bag here. They're a little bit short. So in terms of filling the space the most efficiently, Irene is also the best for that. But you can see, you can put them into the Gale bag as well. You got a little extra space at the top, but they do fit well in that bag.
I've got it in reverse.
Oh, I'm on the right one.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. We're good. Okay, so Irene would be the first choice. And actually, boy, I've had those forever. These are awesome. If you haven't used the chalk inks, they're super fun and very easy to use. But I also think you might be able to put them, depending on how many you have, you may be able to put them on their edge. It's a little bit of waste of space in there. Never mind. Go with Irene. She's the best choice. A couple of Irene bags, and you'll be very happy.
Okay.
All right.
Questioning. There are many things that are usually shipped out of the U.S. warehouse that are no longer on the Crafter's Companion website. Will they be discontinued? They don't even show as sold out.
Well,
that's a very good question.
I think this is what I believe. Just to be honest with you, I believe that there's a lot going on at Crafter's Companion right now, getting ready for birthday. And I believe that all the stuff in the U.S. warehouse will eventually be on the Crafter's Companion website. And I know Lister said there's some issues about uploading inventory in one of the texts today. So I know that they're working through all of that. My belief is that everything that's in the U.S. warehouse will be available on the Crafter's Companion website. Now, I know you all have shopping lists like this. And the shopping list links no longer work. They no longer take you directly to the product, but you can search by SKU to find things on the website. Also, that's probably going to be helpful. And you might also be able to search by product group, like FabFile, and things might come up that way. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that they are working on it, and I know that the intention is, or I believe the intention is that everything's available in the U.S. warehouse will be available. Crafter's Companion site. All right. What else is?
Susan Berry wants to know, will all the TT products ship from UK warehouse, or will they still ship from the US?
It will depend. So she's asking where they're going to ship from. I don't know. I think it's going to depend. You may get stuff from both warehouses. Anything that has a US in front of the SKU, US-TT, is probably stocked and shipped from the US warehouse. And anything without the US is probably stocked and shipped from the UK warehouse. That is my understanding.
Will the Crafter's Companion US website ship to Canada?
Will the Crafter's Companion US website ship to Canada? I don't think so. Scrapbook.com, I think, is your best bet on that. However, because of all these changes, so the Crafter's Companion UK website ships to Canada. And if the Crafter's Companion warehouse, totally Tiffany products, I believe would ship to Canada, but I don't know. I think all of those things are reasons that they wanted to combine the websites. And so I think that is the end game, right? To be able to service the most customers the most efficiently. I think that's the plan.
Okay. Serena is asking if there's any updates on Faylene.
Faylene, 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 Faylene. Is she out of stock? I think we have had a ton of stuff come back into stock. And so I think if it's not showing up on the website, most likely it is because of the weirdness of the website. Stephanie, the Stamps of Life probably has Faylene, and Crafters and Scrapbook.com probably has Faylene in stock. I feel like we have gotten so much stock in the last month. And sadly, this transition with the website is kind of affecting where it pops up. But
There are no items.
so, yeah, look at scrapbook.com or the Stamps of Life. Yes, one or the other of those. Sorry. All right. What else have you got, Suze?
Hang on just a second. I'm checking scrapbook.com.
Oh, Susie's doing a quick.
Let me, I'll come give you a question.
All right.
What is the outlook now for tool buddy bags and the smaller size slide stash and store?
Okay, so the toolboxes are in. They're just not on the website, but they arrived. I think they arrived on Friday, so that takes a couple weeks from the time they arrive to get them out to places. We talked a little bit about that in the very beginning. So definitely those are here, and they're gonna let the shipping begin. That's all I have to say. Okay.
Faylene is in stock at scrapbook.com.
Faylene is in stock at scrapbook.com. The other part of that question was the 10-inch slide stash and store. I approved them last week. Yeah, it's just a matter of, of when they're going to get here. But they've been approved, and they're right here, actually. These are the ones. These are the samples that I just got. There they are. Aren't they cute? And approved when they came in last week. So if you've been waiting for these, so why do people want this little shorter version of the slide stash and store? Because these fit in your overhead cabinets, right? So most overhead cabinets are only 10 inches deep, and these are designed to fit in there. So once we did the big ones that fit on your shelving and your cubes and that type of thing, people are like, oh, I need small ones for my upper cabinets. So that's what these are. I approved them, like I said, last week, and which is why they're sitting here. Look how cute they are. So they will be, I think, our website only. Initially, there'll be a TT launch only. So keep your eyes on that, but we will let you know, definitely. All right. What else you got, Suze?
I got lots. Where were we? Jessica Brumley says, I've been waiting for the D 3-ring book storage. I had a notice it was in, and I immediately went to the site only to find out it was still not available. Any thoughts on availability? Thank you. Love your product.
The Fab File, the album storage box that holds D-ring albums. I think that's probably just an issue of product being loaded from the U.S. website, the U.S. warehouse. There's some cross connect, right? So the marketing people are getting the information, this product's back in stock, and then that it's going out. The emails are going out saying it's back, but the website isn't loading properly. So there's a hitch in the get along. Again, I would look at scrapbook.com, right? They carry everything that we have in the U.S. warehouse. So I don't think Stephanie carries that product because it's big, the Stamps of Life, because it's big. But I would definitely look at scrapbook.com. And that would be my first stop for TT stuff right now while we're working things out on the website, because they're going to have we work really hard to keep them in stock with everything because they ship worldwide, so they can service a lot of customers. So I would look at scrapbook.com, and they always, everything for TT is always, so people think, oh, I like to get my Club Inspire points, or I like to get this, or I like to get that. But on scrapbook.com, we have a special deal with them. So everything is reduced. You get a special price just for shopping on scrapbook.com because they don't have all those other incentives, right? They just have this,
Good deal.
yeah, we're a premier, whatever they call it. And so the TT products are always at a better price than retail there. So it's kind of a wash between getting your points or different sites and that type of thing.
Oh, Barbara Carlson says scrapbook.com is out of stock on the 3-ring.
Oh, thanks, Barb. So 3 rings out of stock on scrapbook.com as well. So, so I'm going to follow up. I'm pretty sure we have that. Although, like I said, we have gotten so much stock in. Like, it seems like I'm getting a stock update every day. So it's just probably more an issue of working through things. What else have you got, Susie?
Okay. Sheila Scott wants to know, do you have a little store in Arizona we can go to? I'd love stopping by the location in the Pacific Northwest.
No, we did used to have a shop, a little small shop at our office in Tacoma when we had the warehouse there, and there's nothing like that in Arizona, sadly. I wish there was, but no, we don't. It's just me here. There's no warehouse. All right, what else?
Let's see. Caroline Hamley wants to know if you're still growing your cactus plants.
Oh my goodness, Susie's laughing. I
love the new ones.
I
immediately check my companion.
like, how are
they looking good?
They're looking good, right? They're kind of standing up. I it's crazy. Like what my mother
Hi,
and
my
I.
name's Tiffany.
Yeah.
I have a bad habit.
So, Kara, I have a cactus addiction. I'll try to put some pictures up of different things. So, when we moved to Arizona, I thought that I was just going to put a few cactus in the ground and then throw down rock. Like that's one of the things about living here is that you can completely eliminate yard work from your life. And so, but once I started planting cactus in our yard, I fell in love with them. And now I have well over 200 in the yard. And my husband keeps saying, like, I keep adding these little gardens here and there in the yard. And he's like, you're out of room. Like, how are you even finding space for this? And so, yeah, I am, Carol Ann. I will send you some pictures. I just put in some new, I'm sorry, I'm such a goofball. Mammillaria, they're beautiful. I have these new corkscrew twisty cactuses.
They're so cool.
They're really.
I'm a native Arizona, and those are cool.
Yes, Susie's native here, so it takes a lot to impress her when it comes to cactus. Anyway, yes. So yes, I am, Carol Ann. Okay, do you have anything else, Suze? Okay, I also have to.
We've got lots, but first I gotta tell you this one.
Uh-oh.
Minerva Mayberry says, can you Tiffanize your hubby's trailer and show us crafters how to live in one? I would travel to all the mom and pop shops when I retire.
I have done some things in Park's little camper, actually. One of the things that he loves in his camper are the slide stash and store because they take everything and tip it vertically and they fit together really well and they tuck in. He has a real like backwoods rig. He doesn't have any, there's no like fanciness. Trust me, most of us don't actually, like Susie's totally laughing. She's like, no, yeah. So I have Tiffany some stuff in there. But one of the things we are talking about doing is actually getting a motorhome. We have had in the past and doing some traveling together in parks. Like, no, not doing that. And so if that happens, I will definitely do some Tiffanization and post that up for everyone to see.
Thelma and Louise.
But these, if you are a motorhome traveler, these are awesome because you can take all of your stuff and go vertical with it. So these are the 10-inch. It depends on the depth of your cabinets. If you have the 13-inch, the slide stash and store work great for all over the place. I mean, they really are efficient in the motorhome. So, all right. What else you got, Susan?
Is there a 6x9 buddy bag or box?
Is there a 6x? There is a 9x6. The 9x6, the Kirsten is 9x6. Kirsten's 9x6? No. Kirsten's 9x6. And there is a new 9x6 toolbox coming out. And that is it. There are two. Kirsten holds 9x6 pockets, and the 9x6 toolbox will also. I feel like I'm missing something, but I think there's only two. All right.
Okay. Brittany Hines is asking, she says, I purchased a bunch of products last year and can't remember what I wanted to use some of them for. What can you use pockets for besides stamp and dies? I feel like there was another great reason to have them, but I can't remember.
They work great for all kinds of things. So any kind of embellishment, ephemera, any of that type of thing. Let's see what I've got here. They also work great for organizing projects by, right? So these are just rainbow embellishments, right? Even flowers. So they work great if you're doing a multiple project like Christmas cards, right? So where you're cutting, 100 dies of each of these to, you might have 4 or 5 different dies that you're using on a Christmas card or things that you're pre-stamping or that type of thing. Great way to sort those into pockets so that you can use them as you go, or build individual little kits so that you can work through one card at a time, depending on how you work and how you're traveling with that. They work awesome for any kind of sticker as well, especially the bigger pockets that go with the Kiwi Lane. Those fit your thicker stickers perfectly, but anything that's 12x6. So almost anything is going to work in the pockets. It just depends how you're going to structure that. Not to mention the A4 or 8.5x11 are just a perfect office supply type pocket. So I have the A4 8.5x11 fab file with pockets. It's in my husband's office. It's got all our important papers and passports in it. So if some sort of emergency happened, that's like the go-to thing to just grab and get out the door with. So you have kind of all your basic, important papers in one little box, but they work great for organizing bills and that type of thing. The 12x12 pockets work great for pre-planning scrapbook pages. They also work great for, so this is vinyl for my Cricut that I bought in 12x12 sheets, and they're all, because you want to keep it flatter, right? It's going to curve up. In the 12x12 pockets, this is the paper taker with 12x12 pockets. So you can use them for almost anything. All right. What else you got, Suze, before we wrap it up today?
I think that's all.
So if you haven't commented, Susie's going to swing through the list of people who've commented today, and she's going to pick a winner. And you can't win if you haven't commented. And I'm sorry I didn't say that earlier, because now we're kind of down to the wire on that. But like my little storage method for these guys. So if you haven't commented. Okay, so just wrap up a few little reminders. Crafters TV next week, no Tuesday live from 10 to 12 Pacific time. Right here, we'll be in the studio, but we'll be on Crafters TV. To get there, go to the Crafters Companion website, click on Crafters TV, and we will be there next Tuesday, the 10th, from 10 to 12. We will be at HSN on the 24th for the 24-hour craft day. So mark your calendars for that. You don't want to miss out. And I will keep all of you posted on what store will be in Dallas and or Oklahoma City. And that will be right before HSN. So keep that in mind, ladies. And so hopefully I'll see a few of you wherever we show up in Dallas or OKC. All right, my friends. Oh, Susie, who's our winner?
Okay, let's go with Debbie Erickson Doobie, D-U-B-E-Y.
Debbie Erickson Doobie, D-U-B-E-Y. You are this week's winner. A $25 gift certificate that you can use on the new Crafters Companion website for Totally Tiffany products or anything that's available on the website. So Debbie, last name again? Doobie, what's the middle?
Erickson.
Erickson. So Debbie, if you can reach out to prizes with an S at crafterscompanion.com, that's prizes with an S at crafterscompanion.com. If you have not activated your new Club Inspire account, please do that first. Or sign up for Club Inspire if you don't need to activate, but just need to start with Club Inspire, and they will dump that $25 right into your Club Inspire account. So congratulations, Debbie Erickson Doobie. And please reach out, prizes at crafterscompanion.com. All right, my Tuesday friends, I will see all of you hopefully next week for Crafters TV show, 10 to 12 on crafterscompanion.com, and then on HSN on the 24th. Thanks, everybody. I'll talk to you soon.